Hi, I'm Megan Calderon, and I'm the music director of Rhythm and Roos, the co-ed a cappella group on campus that just won second place at the ICCA's quarterfinals. All three of our songs were arranged by people in the group, which is really cool because some groups they just go and buy music or something, but we had people in our group arrange for our group, so it was super cool to get to do that. The opener was a mashup, which is kind of like a mix between two songs, Radioactive by Imagine Dragons and Wide Awake by Katy Perry. And then we went into our ballad, which was a really great arrangement of Fix You by Coldplay. And our soloist on that was actually, his name's David, and he got Best Soloist of the Evening. He got that award for singing the solo for Fix You, and that was just super cool. It's just this big emotional power ballad of everything's gonna be alright, And so it was really, and the song itself means a lot to the group, so it was just really cool to get to sing such an emotional, great song that we're all really attached to. And then we ended with Green Eyes and a Heart of Gold, and it's by the Lone Bellow. It's kind of a more alternative pop, indie-ish group. I had never heard of the song. It's just everything's alright, everything's good. And that was a great opportunity for us to kind of just close out our set with just being happy and having fun with each other on stage. Right before we went on to perform, I had the group kind of stand in a circle, and we just sang through our set. And now see, for performing in ICCAs, you also have staging and blocking, so people have specific places to stand on stage, and there's a little bit of choreography in there, but I just had the group stand in a circle and we just sang. And and I told everybody, you can't look at the ground, look at each other, because this is our last time running through it before we go and put this on stage. And so it was just really cool to kind of just get in the zone with each other. Everybody's looking at each other because we're in a circle, we're all on the same level, and we're all just really putting our everything into this music for each other. It was just probably one of the coolest things I've ever experienced. It was amazing. So that was probably my favorite part of the entire day. Probably more so than even finding out winning, because before we went on stage, so we did that, and so after singing through our whole set in a circle, we knew we're in this together and we're about to do awesome, and whatever happens, but we're ready, and so that was just an amazing feeling. It's been awesome to get to achieve so much just by working hard and working smart and working together, and to see that actually go into action, it's been pretty cool.